Okay, let's take a look at this Timber Bear first, guys. That was a good chainsaw. It's a good looking chainsaw too. Look at that. The one that I really wanted was this skill saw. Hey guys, Dan with Kane Custom Garage. Well, here they are, the thrift store chainsaws that I was eyeballing for a while. They've been down there for a couple of weeks and I've been restraining myself thinking, nah, you don't need them. You got 100 chainsaws already. And he wanted, you know, $100 for this one, and I think about the same for both. And I thought, but I just kept eyeballing them, and the skill one was just so interesting to me. But anyways, we finally worked out a deal, and I got all three of them for $150. So that's not too bad. I can sell one or two of them and make my money back. So anyways, I thought we'd take a look at these and see what we got here. So we'll go over each one and sort of look at some of the features. So let's check them out. Okay, let's take a look at this Timber Bear first, guys. I sort of cleaned them all up a little bit, and they all cleaned up pretty good. Somebody painted this one with spray paint, so I got to try and clean that off. But yeah, the old Timber Bear, which is basically just one of these. I drug out the old 610. It's a Mcculloch 610, basically. I'm not sure when they started doing the Timber Bear thing, but they made a crap load of these things. The McBrick, as they're more commonly known as. Yeah, you got your oiler over here, choke, air filter. But yeah, it's sort of cool. I mean, like one of my viewers said, everybody needs to have a Timber Bear, right? There's the old carburetor. Interesting. So yeah, like I need another one of those. I need another one of those, like a hole in the head, but it came with the package deal. So yeah, the old McBrick, the 610. Didn't they make these in like a 650 too, which was a little bit bigger? And then yeah, see, you guys may remember the old Ferrari chainsaw that I made. It's a 610 too. But anyways, so yeah, there's the Timber Bear. Looks to be in pretty good shape. We'll see if we can get her running in another video. But yeah, it's got that funky safety chain on them. I hate that stuff. So yeah, the Timber Bear. Okay, let's check out the next one. Okay, next one is the Echo 510 EVL. And if I remember right, the EVL means electronic, and then the VL is like vibrationless, or something to do with the anti-vibe. But anyways, the Echo 510, that was a good chainsaw. It's a good looking chainsaw too. Look at that. They put the world's shortest bar on that thing. Looks ridiculous. I'll have to find a longer bar and chain for this one. But yeah, that's a nice looking saw. And supposedly it runs. The guy said he actually got it fired up and it was running. Look at that, it's got the double dogs on it. I didn't even notice that before. Wow. I might have to keep this one. So yeah, the Echo 510 EVL. And yeah, see, they just have the air filter under here, choke. These ones are automatic oiler. And then you got your oil and your gas up front. And that's interesting. A lot of these Echoes had an adjuster for the oil on top, but this one doesn't have it. Interesting. So yeah, the Echo 510. Okay, let's check out the next one. Okay, here's the third and final saw, my favorite one. The one that I really wanted was this skill saw. Vibration isolated design, automatic manual oiler, solid state ignition. Look at that bad boy. I just thought it was interesting because it's basically a rebranded Poulan 3400. And I'd never seen a skill saw one. Yeah, skill saw 1641. Look at that, that's interesting. It says meets Northwest Fire Council standards. Heavy duty, 3.4 cubic inches. So yeah, it's the 3400 Poulan, which is this guy right here. There's the actual Poulan, but yeah, seems like Poulan is like one of the most rebranded saws out there. Craftsman rebranded them, Skill Saw. I'm sure there was some other ones. Yeah, it's a cool looking saw. The 3400 platform is a really smooth running, reliable saw. They made some bigger versions. Didn't they make like a 30? What was the other one? They made like a 3800 or something. Oh, and I think they made like a 4000 too, which is like a big old beast. But yeah, those are a cool old saw. I always liked the Poulan 3400s. They're very distinctive. They always have this arm down here for the anti-vibe. Sort of interesting. So yeah, definitely a keeper for the collection. So yeah, in the later videos, we'll see if these things run. Oh, and there was some bonus stuff. Check this out. We also threw in a box of chainsaw parts, random stuff. Starter off of a Mac cat. I thought it was sort of funny. It goes with the, oh, where is that guy? It goes with the Timber Bear. All the animals. All the Mcculloch animals. And then another guy reminded me that they had the eager beaver too. So they got the Mac cat, the Timber Bear, the eager beaver. What other animals do they got, guys? Do you remember? So yeah, there's the three beasts. But yeah, look at these parts. So yeah, we got a bunch of Mini Mac stuff. Some Power Mac 6 stuff. Full-size carburetor. That's like a big carb, like off of a 1010 or something like that. Maybe off of one of those 610 Mccullochs. That's sort of nice. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff, chains and side covers for Power Mac 6. And then this looks like a Mini Mac that's just all tore apart in here. A random steel 031 air filter cover. And I think this is a still air filter, which that's cool. But yeah, the rest of it's just a Mini Mac that's all tore apart in here, see? Mini Mac engine. Cool. So yeah, all that stuff for $150. And I keep telling myself, oh, you can make your money back. You can make your money back. But in order to make your money back, you got to sell stuff, Dan. And I mean, I've managed to sell a few things, but I still got a whole crap load of stuff. How did that happen? Motorcycles. So anyways, that's the haul of the well, not the week, because I haven't had a haul in a while. So there's the chainsaw haul for the summer. How about that? Okay, more to come, guys. Catch you later.